Well, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to Kitchen Table TCG. My name's Louie. I hope you're having yourself a fantastic day. I'll wait a little bit for some people to hop in the stream. Hope you're having yourself a fun time. Let me know when you can hear me and see me. I should probably let the Discord server, my patrons, know that I'm live too. We'll do that today. We're gonna hang out. I've got a collection, a blind collection that my employee, my store manager, bought today. And I know nothing about this. I just know what he paid for it. We'll talk about that in a second. And then we're going to use the card sorter that you've seen in the background from Card Castle. We'll talk about that a little bit today too. Just hang out. Let me post this in the Discord server just so people know I'm live. And super stoked. Let me know when you can hear me and see me. Make sure it sounds good. And we can hang out today and just chat about all things. What's up, Anthony? All things TCGs and magic and content, and we have a lot of fun. Everyone, we are live. Come hang out. So let's hop in. Let's chat. We'll just get right into it because it's already late, 9:45. So let's do two things. This is a blind collection that we purchased as a shop today. Somebody just came in. They said it was from a they were renters, and it's been, I don't know, they left it. Their person who was renting their property left a bunch of stuff in the garage, and I guess didn't want it. So that's what this is. And that's what this binder is. We paid $30 for it. I think he went through some of the cards. I did not, though. I was out at lunch with my kids. There's a mysterious card right here that we'll save kind of for last. I think I'm hoping that that's like the lotus. Somebody put a lotus there. I'm sure it's not, but who knows. And then so we'll go through this, but we're gonna actually use the Cardbot to go through this, and this will be different than our previous streams like this. If you remember the previous streams, I was going through the cards one at a time on the camera. So what we're going to do is kind of go through the lot together and organize the cards, and then we'll put them into the Cardbot, and we can talk about the Cardbot a little bit. Let me start off by saying this is not a sponsored video from Cardbot. They are not paying me anything for this video. They did, however, give me a Cardbot to use on the channel. I don't pay anything for the Cardbot. We have no deal, no background thing where they're like, hey, you have to say this or you don't. They just reached out to the store. They were trying to sell me the Cardbot, and I said, I don't want a Cardbot for the store, but I would love to use one on the YouTube channel and share it with people as a form for me to have some content for you. I know as viewers of Magic content, of TCG content, people really enjoy card sorters. That's like a world that not everybody gets to be in because they're expensive. And so I was like, if I can get one for the channel and share it with you and we can do it together, that seems like a win to me. So this is the Cardbot. Wanted to get that out there. I am not paying for this. We'll talk about that a little bit. I'm not paying for it, but I have no obligation to say anything good or bad or nice about it. It's pretty cool. I've gone through a couple of things with it. I have not, I kind of want to do a big video on it, but I just haven't had the time yet. I've gone through it a little bit, and I was on a call with them a couple nights ago, last weekend, I think, where they helped me set it up and all that. So we'll talk about that a lot. All right, let's hop in. Let's do this. Let's go through it first. Let's go through the binder first, and then we'll get to the Cardbot for those of you who care. All right, let's see if this is a lotus first. Let's just get it out of the way. Let's see what this is. When I opened this binder, I was like, oh my gosh, there's a card there. It's got to be special. And then I was like, I'm going to save this for the thing. Here we go. Ready? Oh, it's not. It's a angelic favor. These lights are a little hot, huh? Angelic favor. All right, so for the Cardbot, what we need to do is put all the cards facing up. That's all that we need to do. We need to make all the cards facing up, and then we can put them through the card sorter. So it'll be fun to see, if we hit anything massive, obviously we'll notice it here, but then the Cardbot will set to take out any cards over 50 cents. I guess they dropped the binder or something at the store. There's no rings in it, which is kind of weird. It looks like the lot has been shuffled through. We paid $30 for this binder. I guess my store manager said that there was a $30 card in there. He kind of just went through it. I don't know the whole story. I was out at lunch or at dinner with my kids at the mall, so I wasn't really dealing with it, to be honest. Looks like some 6th edition, lots of white border stuff so far. Some rares, some uncommons, some pythons. I love this old artwork. I'm a huge fan of old Magic cards. Look at that python. Oh, a 3/2. A 3/2 for 3. No abilities. Power creep in Magic is so funny. It's so real. Stupor. Target opponent discards a card at random, then chooses and cards a card from their hand. How much was the sorting machine? Any reason you chose them over Roka? Roka did not reach out to me to give me a free sorting machine to use on the channel. Ray's dead. Gosh, look at that artwork. Look at that wizard. Here's what the sorting machine, I believe we'll get into it when we get there. We're going to go through the binder first. We'll get into the pricing, that kind of thing. They are trying to target more of the player market, like and I'm not sure that this iteration of that is what they're doing, but they're trying to target more of the player market. Ooh, Call of the Wild, that's cool. They're trying to target the player market, in smaller stores, not necessarily the like large scale, full room size sorter that is required for like the Roka sorter and that kind of thing. That's the major difference, and I feel like personally on the channel that fits a lot better. I am a small game store right now. I'm not a massive store with a huge amount of space, but also oh, this is 7th. So I have the 7th edition foil of Land of War Elves. That's pretty cool. Don't forget to the live stream. Yeah, we have a live stream on Saturday. We're gonna be streaming our Commander game. It's gonna be super fun. So I'm massive in your book. Oh, that I appreciate that, Stacks. I appreciate that. So we're gonna get a little stack of cards going, and then we'll start the card sorter. We'll get it, but we gotta get a stack going. That way it's not just pulling cards and doing this. But anyway, it looks like these were gone, like sorted through at some point, so we may not hit much here. Man, I love those Land of War Elves. Lots of white border stuff though. Obviously, white border, lots of ups and downs. How's the chat doing, everyone? What's everyone's day been like? Gosh, there's a lot of Joshes in this chat. This is a weird collection because it's all in a binder. Well, Joshua Nelson was probably the part of Cavadian's market before anybody locally was, to be honest, because we did a lot more online before we really pushed the opening of the local store. So I think Joshua Nelson probably gets first dibs, guys. I'm not gonna lie, he probably is the first Joshua. Jesse's tired from the Pokemon tournament. That's funny. What else we got here? Some more wild growths. Looks like a lot of commons from 6th edition. I'm not seeing anything super special yet. Charcoal diamonds, Dragon Mask. I just love the artwork. I love that old school artwork. I have a box of 4th edition back there, right here. It's a box of 4th edition. This is your favorite type of content? Random collection buys. This is my favorite thing to do, is to buy random collections of Magic. I am a big fan of going through collections. Not as much of a fan when it's a binder like this and it takes so long. Crystal Vein, I've never even seen that card. 1 colorless mana to your mana pool. Sacrifice it, add 2 colorless. Oh, it's just a land? Interesting. That's not a bad, I mean, in a colorless deck, some sort of Eldrazi deck. Storm Cauldron, there's our first rare I've seen. So the card sorter, we can set it to pull out cards above a value, which is what we're going to do today. So one of the I would say negatives of this card sorter is there's only 3 bays. And so it can't like alphabeticalize the Roka sorter, I believe, can alphabeticalize there's 26 bays, so you can have it do 26 different things. This will either do, the middle row is your cards, and it will either be accepted or rejected cards. So what we're going to set this to is to accept cards above 50 cents. And it does only work for Magic, but they are working on, I believe, getting Pokemon in there eventually. Okay, that looks like all the 6th edition cards. Yeah, the process is different. So if somebody brought in singles and they, they knew about Magic, we would go through with them and they would tell us what they wanted to sell. Ooh, a Worlds card. All right, interesting. A wash out from Worlds. Interesting. So these were those Worlds decks. Well, I don't know what the card sorter will do with that. I guess we'll find out together. All right, what do you guys think? Should we put the 6th edition in and I can kind of show you guys how it works and we can keep pulling them out while we go? Let's do it like that. They do use TCG players. So let's show you this thing. Let's take a break here since we got through most of those 6th edition cards. And we'll show you what this looks like. So window capture. Oops, that's the stream. Not bad. All right, so this is the Cardbot, and this is my Cardbot, and it's paired. So I'm gonna put the cards in the Cardbot. I know that's revolutionary. Right there. So they go in the middle, and there's a camera up there underneath the thing. There's a camera up there. So we go here and we go Cardbot, and we can filter. So I want the minimum price to be 50 cents because we don't sell cards. We don't sell cards under 50 cents on our store. So 0, 50 cents. But we could filter out, and I honestly think a better advertisement for this is like, this is a card filterer, because it doesn't sort the cards in alphabetical order or something like that. But if you had a stack of cards that you wanted inventoried, you could just run it through the inventory. Or if you had a stack of cards like what I'm going to do here, where I wanted to pull the cards above 50 cents out, I think it works really well. I think it's a really great thing. So you can do all sorts of things. You can filter it by color. You can filter it by type. So we could take all the creatures, or all the planeswalkers, or all the artifacts, or all the enchantments. We could also do rarity, right? You could take out all the rares, or all the uncommon, all the mythics, or all the special cards, or you could do it by set. But it will either accept it and put it in this side, or it will reject it and put it into this side. Hold on, let's go like this. Can you see it better this way? It'll either accept it and put it on this side, or they will reject it and put it on this side. And there's a camera right here. So let's show you how this works. So I'm gonna hit start, and hopefully it's all connected. It's been kind of sitting idle for a while, so hopefully it is still connected to my internet. Oh, there it is. It popped on. All right, so see, it's got these little 3. I don't know if I can make it more light. I'm gonna get my flashlight out. That doesn't do much. All right, so that one got rejected, right? So then we can come in. Yeah, probably all those cards will probably be rejected. So it's picking it up. You see these little you see those little heads? Those things are made out of the same material as, what do they tell me? It's the same material that they use for handling documents in a museum. And it like suction cups the card, and then it just kind of makes sure that there's only one card on it. And so right now it's scanning the card, and then it suctions it and picks it up and puts it in there, accepted or rejected. See, when one works, it kind of folds down and puts up like that. Pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. I mean, I'd be all for going viral. That would be bad for the company though. So we'll let that kind of, we got to accept a card. Oh, sweet. All right, we got to accept a card. I didn't anticipate that. Here we go. So now we can come here and go to the build, and it got that crystal vein was worth 62 cents. And it picked up as a world championship deck card. It was not a world championship card, which is interesting. And it also grabbed 2 cards instead of 1. So that's one of the things I talked to them about, was like, sometimes it grabs too many cards, and there's some settings that we can tweak that will not pick it up. So one of those settings that I can tweak later on, this is like my 3rd time using it, but one of the settings that you can tweak is how far up it pulls the card to kind of make sure it only has one card. See right there, it accidentally picked up 2 cards. So that's just one of the settings that I can work on now as I'm using it that I can see. But you know me, I make content, so I that's part of the content. But yeah, that's definitely one of the things that is interesting with it. I need this for metas too. That's funny. So yeah, anyway, super cool. All right, let's keep sorting through here while that's going on in the background, and we'll keep track of when it accepts a card. Oh, it did accept 2 cards. Interesting. It did pick up that Storm Cauldron. I was wrong. My bad. That Storm Cauldron is a $4 card. It just hadn't updated yet. That's cool. Sweet. So we're up to $4 now. All right. Let's get rid of this. Let that thing work in the background, and let's keep going through. So fertile ground. So some of the negatives to it, foils pick up kind of weird. So you do want to separate your foils from your non-foils before you scan. It can still read the foils, but it can't tell the difference between foil and a non-foil, which my understanding is that that's pretty common for card sorters. In the background here, you'll see when it lights up one color, it's accepting it, and when it lights up another color, it's rejecting it, and you can adjust those settings. Fires of Yavimaya, that's a cool card. Creatures gain haste. That's a great commander card if you haven't played that one. Fantastic commander card. Oh, we got a 7th edition foil. Are you kidding? Oh, baby. Oh, what up? Kenneth Kim, thanks for subscribing, my friend. We just pulled a 7th edition foil reclaim in minty condition. That thing's never seen play. Put target card from graveyard on top of your library. That's actually like a decent effect too. I don't know if I have any sleeves anywhere. I do. Look at this, guys. Those of you who missed it, I have my... Oh, it pulled too many cards, so it pulled it back. This is my gum case that I hold my sleeves in. You guys remember that video? That was fun. Still down with the zoo. We still do a little bit of Meta Zoo at the shop. My focus is definitely Magic the Gathering right now. On the channel and all that stuff. All right, we're back to 7th edition. Let's see if we can get some more 7th edition foils. That'd be crazy. Goblin Raider. Play sets of stuff. These are going to be play sets of 7th edition. It's pretty cool. Cat Warriors. Lone Wolf. Spellbook. That's a pretty good commander card. I don't know if I don't like my knowledge of Magic cards from this age is so they printed so much 7th edition that there's not a ton of value in this stuff, but the foils are worth a ton. Goblin Hero, and on the backside some mountain goats. I love the artwork. I love the crappy old Magic artwork. Like that's one of my favorite things in D&D, like old D&D books. I could look at old D&D books all day. Goblin Digging Team. Like all day I could look at old D&D books. I'm just a big fan of that kind of like old school style of artwork. But chat, what do you guys want to talk about tonight while we're streaming, while we're hanging out? What do you want to go through? I see a City of Brass down there. It's cool. Spitting Earth. Tremor. Oh, Scarlet Violet. I have not picked up the new Pokemon stuff yet. I'm kind of avoiding it. I don't love the motorcycle-esque Pokemon. That's like really preventing me from being excited about it, to be honest. Dude, 6th edition Shock looks sweet. Like, this looks so much better than your Pioneer Shock in your Pioneer deck right now. Blighted Shaman. Where do you see the overall TCG market over the course of 2023? I think we have not seen nearly the worst of it yet. Drudge Skeletons. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I think 2023 is going to be the worst year for TCG and LGSs of potentially all time. I don't want to make this super negative, but like, ooh, there's some rats for you, Anthony. That's on it. Anthony, we got some rats, buddy. How much is this thing? I believe so again, they are I'm not paying this. So I want to disclose that they are letting me use this as content and whatever. I believe it is $250 a month for the lease, and then that gets paid off. And then there's like a subscription to the account, and there's a lot of things that come with that. Let's pop that up. There's a lot of things that come with that. You get like an inventory management. Again, I just passed this. Like I just started using this. So, you've got like management of your inventory. That's all part of that bundle stuff. So yeah, $250 a month, and then the software gets paid off, which is really expensive. This was like, as a store, this is why I couldn't afford this as a store. But this does get paid off, and then it's paid off, and then you just have the software. I believe I saw a different price for this software too, that was cheaper. I don't know exactly where that was. Maybe they have two pricings on their thing. But as a store, one of the ways they suggest using it is actually like allowing your customers time to use the machine. And so you could go to your store and rent their machine for 2 hours or whatever it is to sort your cards. So that's kind of what they recommend doing. Okay, here we go. We got a cool little worlds here. We got City of Brass. I don't know if that's worth anything. I mean, that's a great card. It just got reprinted though. But I don't know if the world's version is worth anything. Altars use these for all the time, so there's actually some value in some of these cards, because there are great cards, and then the altarists will use those as their altars. Underground River, there we go. Just got a massive reprint though. And then the Forest. Black Lotus Worlds. My weekend was good, and it was busy. We played, we had some fun. Okay, it's done. It's done sorting those cards. Ooh, Meekstone. It's done sorting those cards. So let's take a look real quick, and we'll throw some more cards in. So the only values we got were there. That was it. That's all the value we had. So we can throw some more cards in, and we can go back to the Cardbot, and we can start it again. And it will keep going, and we'll just keep putting it into this build, and at the end we'll see, oh, we got another card. That Thicket Basilisk is a $10 card. There we go. So, as a consumer, what you could also do is just turn this on at night and, go through and inventory your cards. That's kind of what I saw this as, is like a way to inventory your cards. We have to update our inventory on the store, so eventually I want to put all of the cards that are in our inventory, like re-inventory it. It's not going for some reason. Cardbot. It's processing. We'll see what's going on. I was kind of worried about streaming while doing this thing, because it does use my internet. So I hope that's not making it go. My local LGS spends way more time going through things by hand. They don't even use the TCG Player app. Yeah, that would take forever. We have a card scanner system like I have here, like you've seen on the channel at the shop, the exact same thing. Eventually I want to move this to the shop and try to figure out how to utilize this. I just need to do it myself to learn it. Regal Unicorn before I have a employee figure it out. So yeah, pretty cool. Oh, we got Stormcrow. The meme, the magic meme, Stormcrow. That's funny. Damage. I don't think that you could damage a card like this, to be honest. I don't like, there's really no way that the Cardbot could damage a card. I've gone through about 2,000 cards with it. The heads that are picking up the cards are super, super soft. The malfunction, it's wireless right now. The malfunction process on it, if it senses, it has sensors. You've seen this. It has sensors that pick up if a card didn't fall in right, and then the bottoms just drop until the card falls in place. So they definitely like considered what happens when things go wrong. It's still processing. I may have to disconnect. I might have to turn it off and turn it back on again. Yeah, the calibrations on the thing definitely say like, hey, don't. Ooh, coat of arms. 7th edition coat of arms is pretty cool. It says like, don't adjust these settings because you will break your cards. No, for sure. I don't know if they offer insurance. I think that's a totally valid thing though, Astro. Like I think that's a totally valid concern. I was just trying to say like they have certainly thought about the issues that could happen and they put in some ways to fix it. And all card sorters I think probably have that issue. I saw a Dingus egg in there. Worthless, but cool. Lots of 7th edition here. Lots of play sets of things. Definitely like a player's binder. Soulnet. Gosh, look at that artwork. I don't know. What do you guys like, newer Magic artwork or older Magic artwork better? $65 OG Jumpstart box. They're pretty good. You're a strong capped LGS man. I just love the old artwork. I think it's sweet. This thing's having a hard time right now. It is processing. I think my internet's... Oh, 7th edition. All right, can somebody look up the 7th edition foils for me? There we go. Let's start now. 7th edition foil Squall that is like completely mint. What I want is a 7th edition foil Land of War Elves in this thing. That would be amazing. Wild Growths. I don't remember on 7th edition if all the foils have value or if only the, like, you know, some of the super played cards like a Land of War Elves make sense to me that has value. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I'm wrong. I couldn't remember that. Astro, what's the Reclaim 7th edition foil? Did we get a hit on that? I would imagine some of those that are potential like commander cards. I don't know if the card's played in commander or not, but Wood Elves. Yeah, this is a lot of white borders. Reclaim's $20. There we go. Remember, we paid $30 for this. So, yeah, not a massive purchase. We're not expecting to hit a bunch. I think they went through a little bit together. I wasn't there. I don't know. I didn't even talk to Jesse today, so. Corey. Wait, foils have value? I love that, like, modern Magic, the foils are worth less in some cases than the regular versions. I think one of my favorite things, Pacifism and Holy Strength. All the calf picks today. Lauren is the person who initiated the calf jokes, and she's visiting this weekend. She's gonna be on our Commander stream, hanging out with us, learning Commander. Gonna be fun. Shout out to Lauren. All right, what else we want to talk about, chat? What do you want to hear about? We want to go back to what's the best card in Brothers War? Ooh, the best card in... I think Phyrexian Fleshgorger is the best card in Brothers War. I love that card. I pulled that card in my draft, or in my my sealed pool, and then I pulled that card in my league deck, and that card is so strong. In sealed, it's so strong. I think that card will see a ton of play in Commander. I mean, like, you could put it in any deck that has black in it because it's an artifact. Like, I don't know, man. That card is so good. I spoke to Joey. What's the next big event that I will be attending? I want to go to a Collecticon. I want to go to a Collecticon this year, or to one of not MegaCon, to, what's that big one in New York? Leviathan. I want to go to one of those this year. If Magic does some sort of bigger event, I'll probably try to go to that. I'm trying to limit myself to 2 events. We're going to host, the store's going to host a big cryptic event, I think in February. Our store has really caught on to, Comic-Con was what I was thinking. Collectible NFT. So we're going to do a big cryptic event for the store. My store has been loving cryptic, so we're going to try to do like a regional 2K or something like that for cryptic, but that won't be me going somewhere. But I would love to go to Vegas again if they do something. I really wanted to go to Vegas this year. It just didn't work out for my wife and I. Sleight of hand. Oh, baby. Those 7th edition foils. Woo. Oh, it's just dust. It's just dust up there. Oh, baby. What is that one at? That's pretty good. Am I doing a mass box opening of Jumpstart 2022? I'm not. I'm backing way off on Magic products this year. Way off. Slate at 100? Heck yeah, baby. Let's go. Making that money. Ooh, and a twiddle. Gosh, remember when this card was in Pioneer? Or not Pioneer, Pauper? And it was like wrecking? Sweet. Opposition. So, yeah, okay. So, what's one thing I'm looking forward to in general? I'm excited for the new Magic sets. Let's talk about something real quick. There's so much negativity on Magic right now. And I think we are, I'm guilty of this. I am a content creator. Listen, there is a reason that negative content does better. And that's that people like hearing negativity. And I struggle a lot some days to be like, I just want to make a positive video, but there's a lot of backlash to positivity towards Magic right now. I am legitimately excited for a lot of, like, I think Brothers War is one of the best standard Magic sets in a long time. Mario, hit me up, buddy. KitchenTableTCG@gmail.com. Hit me up. We can figure out something. I will blind buy it, or we can work out a deal if you want to send me a list. But I love this stuff. I would love to blind buy your collection and put it on the channel. So KitchenTableTCG@gmail.com. Anyway, I think like we are in a world where Magic right now has some really, really great things going for it. Like the set is great. Brothers War is great. They're squeezing the consumer so negatively that we're missing it. Like we are missing so much because they are forcing us to be negative. And the negativity is justified. Like we should be negative right now. They are milking KitchenTableTCG@gmail.com, my friend. KitchenTableTCG@gmail.com. But they are milking the consumer. They are milking the stores. I mean, I'm biased, but like stores take on so much risk. Oh man, that's sick. Stores take on so much risk, my friends. Like we take on so much risk, and they just don't care. They just straight up don't care. All right, let's go back to card. Let's see if this can reconnect, because it is not working. But like, there's some really great things out, and so I'm really excited about Brothers War. I'm really enjoying our league right now for Brothers War at the store. Like, people are like, this set is super fun to play, and I haven't gotten to draft it yet, but Sealed was super fun, and it felt like old Magic again, where everything was kind of like on the ground, and like it wasn't all these spells, but there was a lot of creatures, and I've been having a blast. And I think I'm excited to see where that goes. As a store, I'm not excited for the financials. I think for the financials, we're in for a rough year, like a really rough year. But as a player, I think like there's some really good things going. All right, let's put this. Ooh, look at all those islands. There we go. That's sweet. I love old islands like that too. Old lands, any of them. For Magic becomes super collectible first, like Pokemon, and not a game. I think Magic's already like minimum price 0.50. I mean, I think Magic's already very collectible. Like, old Magic is very collectible. I think new Magic, probably. I don't think you see the Pokemon-esque thing. They're definitely going to try, though. I think they have to try. I think Magic thinks that they're bigger than Pokemon, and Pokemon is just growing so fast. I think Magic could do some things. Ooh, foil 7th edition Forest. Pretty good. I think Magic, like, Magic's getting older. Like, the demographic of Magic is getting older, and that's scary for collectors, in my opinion. Like, someone's got to be around to buy this stuff from you in 10 years. If the Magic collectors just keep getting older and new blood doesn't come in that's excited about old stuff or new stuff, then that's going to be an issue. All right, that's lots of 7th edition. We still have more 7th edition back there. Man, we could hit some more 7th edition foils. That's why an anime is needed. Dude, Bradley, that's a valid statement. And they've said they're working on that stuff. I don't know if they actually are, like, but they've said they're working on the animated series. I think that would go a long way for sure. March of Souls. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm excited for the sets. I think the sets are really good. One of them I'm not excited for is I think that set that they've broken up into 2 sets, maybe the one after Phyrexia. I think those 2 set things that they're trying to do, I don't think that's going to work, to be honest. But what do we got here? Surprise deployment. We got, what set is this? Plane shift, maybe? No, what is that? Everybody know? And I can't remember off the top of my head what set that is. What is that? Somebody help me out. What's that? I can't remember. I'm having a brain fart live on camera. I used to be so good with my sets. Plane shift? Is that what it is? Did I get it right? Might be plane shift. It's an old one. You don't see super often in collections. There's a lot of plane shift cards if that's what it is. Planner Chaos. That is what it is. Dang it. I knew it was a P. I knew it was that kind of era. Planner Chaos. Planner Overlay. There we go. Yeah, it's Planner Chaos. That's what it is. I think a video game based around the lore and characters would be popular. Seems crazy. Yeah, like a first-person like RPG would be sweet. The problem is it has to be done right. Like, they've tried these games in the past that they just didn't put the resources in, and they have to put the resources in to do it right. Like, super important that they have to do it right. Hunting Drake. Not seeing anything super old here in terms of like huge hits. Like I could imagine they would license that out to somebody that's already doing good stuff. Escape Routes foil. These foils are all super minty. Like, I don't think these cards have ever seen play. Anything that's in here. Ooh, Diabolic Intent. The OG. There we go. The OG Diabolic Intent. There we go. I don't know if the reprint hurt that one or not, but the hit. Bog down. A Magic TCG where you could scan your cards into the thing. That'd be pretty great. Phyrexian Skutza. I'm keeping all those cards together because I'm not sure what the scanner's going to do with them, to be honest. It's supposed to scan the borders, but I'm going to put them all in at the same time so I can track that. Yeah, like the problem with Magic is if they're not going to do the booster packs that give you cards on the digital client, then they're certainly not going to do anything to help you get things in the RPG. Which I think is a huge miss. I think they would sell way more booster packs if they took the model from Pokemon where it's got a code card in it that goes directly to the thing. Like I'm a big fan of that model. I think Pokemon does that right, and I think it's huge because of it. It lowers the barrier to entry for everybody so much, and it gives you a reason. It gives you a reason to play the online client. Like I don't play Arena because I refuse to buy into it. So I don't even think about playing Arena. The only time I thought about it, Magna Burst foil. Only time I ever thought about it was when Josh from Hometown TCG and I were gonna do some content around it, and then we never did. He made me buy a bunch of cards. $350 he made me spend that night on Arena. Then we never did anything together. But I don't like the non-social element to it. And I'm certainly not going to spend the money to be like on my computer by myself. Like that's just not something I'm going to do. None of those cards have been accepted so far out of 56 scanned. Planeswalker's Fury. Implode. Singe. Goblin Game. Oh, that's cool. People love goblins. Mog Jailer. This was a cool set. Like the artwork's sweet. You have really cool, different creature types. Like Kavoo. When else are you going to see a Kavoo? Kavoo and goblins. Not accepted, meaning that it's under 50 cents. So let's go back to this so you guys can see exactly what it's doing. Just a little reminder. So I've got this that it has to be 50 cents for it to be accepted. So in order for it to go into the build here, has to be over 50 cents, and that is separating out. Oh, the 7th edition foils I have to the side because you have to specify foil. It won't figure out foil for you. So you have to mark here while it's scanning. You can let's go Cardbot. You can say it's foil, and then it will scan it as a foil. So I've got the foils. I'm setting those aside. But yeah. It would certainly draw more people into Arena, 100%. I think code cards not in the packs are one of Magic's biggest mistakes. I'm gonna have to make a video for that. Josh, don't steal it. Like code cards not in. I think that's one of Magic's biggest mistakes. But it goes back to and this is one of the problems with Magic content. Like it comes back to the same point every time. Wizards is greedy. Hasbro is milking us. Welcome to life. Like that's what it is. Any take you have on that, it doesn't matter. It comes back to the same thing. Money. Wizards is milking us. And they don't care about the consumer. They don't care about the stores. What they care about is making more and more money, which they're a business. I want to make more money as a business too, but I'm not going to screw over my customers to do that. But anyway, it's annoying. Sky Shroud Blessing. Gosh, I just love the artwork. Daring Leap. More Planescape Planner Chaos. Explore on mtga, and you can use the same deck for months. Oh, that's awesome, Rocky. I like, for me, what Arena comes down to is like, I like in-person conversation. I like webcam too. Like we did a ton of webcam on the Discord server for you know, for Fab and stuff, and like I just love interaction. You don't get that. You don't get interaction. Okay. All right, we have an issue. Ready? There we go. Astro, you're right. What happens? What happens is that it blinks black that there's something wrong there. And let's see if there's any damage there. Ready? We have an issue. Let's go back to this one. Those are the 3 cards. They look like your typical foil cards opening out of a Magic pack. They're a little bent. No, but they're fine. No damage. I mean, if it was a Lotus, I wouldn't be stoked that that happened, but yeah, there you go. I don't know what caused it. I don't know what to do from here. Camera back in order. Let's go stop. And just maybe it resets. It picked up 3. Astro hack the Cardbot. It's taking a long time for this thing to process too, and I think that's because I'm streaming and using so much bandwidth on that stuff. The Twilight. Gerard's Command. Dude, look at that lava zombie. Like, I don't know, man. Like, Magic old artwork. There's just something special about it. Just a special thing. All right, there's some of these cards are upside down. Did we not go through some of them? Oh, just that card. Multani's Harmony. It's just beeping right now. It did accept another card. What did we accept? Oh, that was in the same one. No, it accepted this mana short. It just hasn't added it to the thing yet. Again, because I think it's just it's running slow because I'm streaming, maybe? It was not this slow the other day. Okay, so hitting it again worked. Cardbot. All right, let's show you guys what I'm doing here so you can see. So let's see. It didn't end up putting in here. So let's go Cardbot. Let's start it again. I put that card back on top. It is on wireless. There's a way you can hook it up wired, but you know me, man behind the curtain. Oh, I forgot to add the price range here. So it's just going to be accepting everything right now. So if you were just doing this to like have a complete inventory of your card, you could make it not reject anything. It rejected that one because it didn't like the card for some reason. But minimum price here. Okay, start. And it's got that mana short picked up. I should have thrown in more cards. Whoopsies. All right. What else we chatting about? Somebody said, what's your take on 2023 for the TCG market? I really think we're in for rough. I think the economy as a whole, I don't want to get political or anything like that, but I think the economy as a whole, Phyrexian Tyranny, that's a cool card. Whenever a player draws a card, that player loses 2 life unless you pay 2 mana for 3. That's pretty good. I think that the economy as a whole is going to be more rough in 2023 than we've seen in 2022. At least that's what I'm personally like preparing for mentally. And I think that's going to have a extreme effect on TCGs. And if Magic particularly decided to, print Oblivion, then gosh, look at that thing. Natural emergence. Imagine that thing pops up out of a tree when you're walking down the forest. Like, that's scary as hell. So anyway, I think like that's gonna be an issue, and Steely Paladin just riding that thing, dude. Like the artwork in this set's fantastic. Oh, there's Terminate. That's probably worth a couple bucks. It's a great card. It's a fantastic card. I think Double Masters reprint of that at one point was like $2 or $3. Croesus Catacombs. Layers. Sacrifice unless you return a non-layer. Hey, that's not bad. That's not too bad. So you play this in Commander. You can tap your land for turn. You can tap it, and then you can play this and return that land to your hand. So you get all 3 colors. Seems pretty good. Mana Cyclics. It's a cool card. Forsaken City, untap during untap step. What was the land cycle like back then? Doesn't untap during your untap step. In your upkeep, you may remove a card from hand. Okay. Interesting. Did anyone get additional 30th anniversary? I did not, Will. I heard that this happened to some people, though. Draco, a dragon. I heard that this happened. Meteor Crater. Man, there's a lot of lands here. Choose what color permanent you control out of mana. There you go. I heard that happened to a lot of people, though. This is what I was saying in my video today. Urza's Guilt. I was saying in my video today, like, they can't trust their distribution to a third party because, like, the third party doesn't, I don't know. Maybe that's just my personality. Like, I want to do everything myself. I don't do TCG direct. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Maybe that's just my personality, but. Oh, dude, we've got an Ashnod's Altar here. We've got an Armageddon. There's some good cards. Circle of Protection. Meteor Crater is like $5. Sweet. Static Orb. Another Circle of Protection. Teferi's Puzzle Box. Heck yeah. This is like all the good stuffs right here. We got an Ardent Militia. That's probably not worth anything. Circle of Protection. Hey, you're going to start Cryptic. Cryptic's great, man. We've been loving Cryptic at the store. Having a blast. We had 8 people in our Cryptic event last night. Everybody had a blast. It's great. Dancing Scimitar. Dude, you pulled the foil Chrome Mox? Jealous. I only opened one of mine. I was going to open a bunch. I only opened one. The opening experience was rough on that, dude. Like, the packs, like, you almost have to cut them because the packs, I felt like I was always damaging the card. And then a lot of the cards came damaged in mine. So I'm just keeping most of mine sealed. Doomsday. Search your library. Graveyard. Another tome. Pay 4 to draw. We've already got Man Behind the Curtain is at my store. He's the newest judge for Cryptic too. Yeah. Anyway, sets I'm looking forward to though. I think the Phyrexian set's gonna be cool. Definitely excited for that. Barbarians. Unholy Strength. No foils. Dang. Oh, a foil Blaze. Probably not worth anything, but it looks freaking sweet. Little bit of a nick. Not really in that top left. Looks sweet. I don't think that's a Pioneer card. A Pauper card. Oh, it's uncommon. That's sweet. I'm starting my 7th edition foil collection here. Lots of 7th edition. This guy definitely just like opened packs and put them in the binder. That's all he did. Unfortunately, he didn't open alpha or beta. He just opened 7th edition. He's like 3 years short. 3 years late. All right, what else we got here? Two cards accepted. What we got in there? Pariah, $4, and Obliterate. So there's some other cards in there. Then our 7th edition foils will certainly push us over. There was an Ashnod's Altar. So this is a good buy. I mean, for $30, definitely made decent money. Goblin Elite Infantry. Impatience. Goblin Grenadier. Hill Giants. Goblin Digging Team. Cool. I love those old cards. I remember building my first Magic decks and like not really understanding the game. Just like throwing all the goblins together from my buddy's random binder that he had, or random box of cards he had. Just like fun, man. Like that old school kitchen table Magic. Lightning Blast, Lightning Elemental, Mana Clash. Most of this stuff's worthless unless we get the foils. All right, chat. You want to be spicy? What do you want to talk about? Let's go. Come on. What do you want to chat about? We talked about Magic next year. Talked a little bit about the negativity. Mana Clash. There we go. Flip a coin. We're doing Flip a Coin. We're doing the Secret Layer Heads You Win, Tails I Lose deck. That's my deck this weekend for our stream, our Commander stream on Saturday at 8:30. Pyroclasm and the gold border. The standard format is better than Commander. That's very negative about Commander. You really don't like Commander. Standard's like paper standard's dead, my friend. I already answered that question twice. Which set do I like coming out next year? I said the Phyrexian set. The next set, Phyrexia. Pay attention, game. Armorer, Trained Org, Bull Hippo, Shatter. There we go. Man, a foil Shatter would have been sick. Dang. Oh, we missed the foil Birds of Paradise. Oh, that would have been huge. Foil Birds of Paradise would have been so good. Foil Birds of Paradise would have been so good. If MetaZoo goes through the $1.25 million tournament, will it be the biggest in TCG history? I assume so. Didn't they say that? I assumed if he was lying about that, then like people would have called him out for it. I would assume so. I can't think of a tournament that's been bigger than that, but I haven't been around. Speculation on Dominaria. So like almost anything's available on Dominaria Remastered. They've got to put, like, George and I were having a long conversation about this. Duress, come on, give us a foil. Come on, give us a foil. Oh man, foil Duress would have been sweet. George and I were having a long conversation about this. Like, they've got to put something sick in it because they put the price on that thing is ridiculous for stores, for consumers. Like, you're gonna have to buy that for $275 for the collector boxes. That's a huge price tag for a booster box. Like, you're gonna, like, that'll be the price that like stores will be losing, like breaking even at. Locally you could do cheaper, but online, yeah, I don't know. Why isn't Magic doing a tournament like that? Oh, well, Magic's basically said they don't care about like tournament play. So Magic's doing some stuff this year. I think that the kicker is like Magic doesn't need to do that to get people to play Magic. MetaZoo's new, and they used it as an advertising, a way to advertise their game, a way to get people to try the game from other TCGs and whatever to go and win the tournament. Like it's a marketing strategy for sure. So that's why they need to do it. I don't have to like convince anybody to come to my store. I guess I do. I mean, I have to compete with other game stores and stuff, but I don't have to really people walk into my store who play Magic. They don't walk into my store who play MetaZoo. So MetaZoo does stuff like that and these new games do stuff like that to encourage people to come and try the game and learn it. All right, we got an Elvish Champion. Oh, no foil there. That would have been sweet too. Stacks loves MetaZoo. That kid loves it. Elvish Champion. Listen, my Pauper Elf deck's so much fun to play. We got to do a stream where I play Pauper Elves. I got to get Donald and I need to do a stream where we just play a bunch of Pauper decks. Pauper's my favorite. Elvish Piper. Elvish Lyricist. Lots of elves. Familiar Ground. That'd be a lot of fun. Do a Pauper stream. Ooh, a foil rare Thorn Elemental right there. 7th edition Thorn Elemental. Not the best of cards, but it is a foil rare from 7th edition. That'll be fun. Ashla, grab that price for me, buddy. Foil rare Thorn Elemental. We're coming up to it. Oh, the Goblin King in foil would have been so cool. That's still a cool card. Man, 7th edition brought back more memories to me than what I thought it would, to be honest. I guess that was 6, but it brought back the memories from playing in college with my friends' random boxes. Conquer and Fit of Rage. All right, here we go. Here's that foil Thorn Elemental. Pretty sweet. You may have it deal combat damage to defending players that weren't blocked. That's pretty sweet. Anybody looking up that price? Boil is $5. Oh, just like the non-foil boil? Ancestral Memories. Gosh, like look at the artwork, guys. Love it. Kevin, I do. I think the way the world's going, think about how like 10 years ago where technology was. I think it's less of a conversation about Magic and more of a conversation about like technology and the way people interact. And, like 10 years ago, I was barely on social media. Now social media is all we do. Like, I think there's just like the world changes. Oh, was Thorn Elemental that? Gotcha. So it's not expensive. Gotcha. I was not playing back then. A bunch of lands here. I love the old lands. I usually I primarily only use old lands whenever I actually build commander decks, and old foil lands particularly. People come in all the time to stores and ask if they have like an old land binder. People come in all the time. We don't have that, but people come in. Like there's people who collect that stuff. Coral. I know people who collect try to collect one of each land. That would be a really cool binder. Counterspell. Oh, give me a 7th edition foil counterspell. Come on, please. Please. Oh, dang. That would have been dope. Started playing in 94. It's crazy. Crazy. Almost done with the collection part, everyone. And then I guess we're just like sitting here while this thing scans. I didn't really think about that. Maybe we can open something. How many lands are there roughly? Oh, like thousands. Like they collect all the different artwork of the lands. Boomerang. Yeah, like thousands of different artworks of lands. The machine scanner, like I said, it did not cost me anything. Psychic Vision, that was a meme from the last time we did this. It did not cost me anything. They are letting me use one for the channel. They're not paying me to make videos or anything like that. They're just letting me use it for the channel. But it is, to lease it, it's $250 a month for 36 months. So you can do the math on that. It's like $5 grand, something like that. Expensive. Really expensive. They're $250. $9 grand. But so they are working on versions for players. This is a store version. They're working on versions for players that will reduce. How many cards does it process an hour? I have not, like, this is like my third or fourth time using it. I have not like timed it. I would say maybe like 1,000, probably around there. Like this thing holds like 1,000. I think it's probably an hour and a half to get through the whole thing, if I remember right. The negative of it, it's more of like a filterer is what I would say than a card sorter, because it's filtering out based on the value that you put in. It does, you can import it directly to your TCG inventory. Mana Barbs, the last card here. All right, it just finished. All right, that is the binder, everybody. How many memories did that starter binder bring back for you? So, these were the cards over 50 cents so far. Spellbook, Caltrops, Pariah, Fires of Yamayava, Knight Errant, Mana Short, Thicket Ballast, Crystal Vein, and a Storm Cauldron. Let's check out what that looks like here. So, I guess I have to refresh me. There we go. So that's what it looks like there. Spellbook a couple bucks. The Fires is $2. Obliterate $4. All right. So we got some value coming in. And then obviously it just puts the other cards in the other thing. So let's do this. Let's get rid of the 7th edition. There's not gonna be a whole lot there. It's gonna take a long time to go through. Let's just scan through these plane shift cards while we do something else. I'm gonna put the 7th edition on the bottom. I believe it's based on market price. You very well may be able to adjust that, but most of TCG players' stuff comes from market price. Every time I've ever seen an API call for TCG player, it's been on market price because the low price changes so often. All right, start. So yeah, that was a pretty good opening. I mean, that sleight of hand was huge. The foils from 7th edition is what I did not anticipate we would be hitting. I mean, that's sweet. That's good stuff. 7th edition foils are, I mean, it's the first time they did foils. I'm curious on this Thorn Elemental. I'm trusting you, but like also not. Thorn Elemental 7. Oh, bit of Time Star Remastered box. Foil. Yeah, there's a lot of foil ones. You were right. You were right. I was wrong. I'm sorry I ever doubted you. This is a 25-cent card because it must have been free. Blaze. Let's try Blaze here. Blaze. Seventh edition. $6. You know, not bad. Listen, foils from these editions are so cool. I don't know. I hate that they're starting to put stuff like that in the list. That's my biggest fear, is that they put like 7th edition, you know, Llanowar Elves foil in the list slot. That'd be horrible. Like, let something be collectible. Gaia's Might. I don't know if there's any plane shift foil multiplier. Man, there's only 20. Man, that's $22. So there is even those plane shift ones are gonna have some value. There we go. It'd be hard to sell those though. Those will be slow sellers for sure. Magma Lat. Oh, not WoW TCG. Oh, it's burst. I was like, it's not working. How can that be collectible? It didn't come out of a box. It's called collectible. Yeah, exactly. No value on a Magma Burst. So Gaia's Might must be a card that's played somewhere. I'm still putting it in a sleeve because it's still pretty. I still think it's pretty. Escape Roots. Anything there? Escape Roots. But they didn't reprint it in foil, did they? Yeah, it's a 50-cent card. Oh, that's for $2. Escape Roots. They didn't reprint in foil. Recently opened a store and haven't sold a sealed product of Magic in 2 weeks. I feel you, buddy. I feel you. Magic players are out right now. They are not interested. It'll get better, my friend. It'll get better. 3 years, it'll be better. We got some winners over here on the Cardbot. Let's see what it's accepting here. Terminate, like I said, those were $1. Forsaken City was $5.32. Draco was $4.41. Birds of Paradise in 7th edition was $14. Dang, pretty good. So we did pretty good on this little lot, everyone. We had some fun, and we did pretty good. All in all, I would call this a success. I don't know like what these gold bordered cards will end up being worth. But I guess we could look up, like, let's pick what would be the most expensive. What would be the most expensive here? Maybe like City of Brass, I guess. Let's see if do these have any value? Are these even sold on TCG Player? City of Brass. Oh man, I gotta know what deck it was in. What year is that? 2001. 2000 and... I'm gonna show you guys what I'm doing. I know this is great content. 2000 and World Championship decks. Oh man, there's like some value on those. It's crazy. 2002, 2002, 2001. I'm guessing it's this one. Does it say the name of the guy? No, but that's the only 2001, I think. With the right artwork? Yeah, it is. Market price unavailable. Hey, $8. That works. Interesting. Cool. So there is some value in those Worlds cards. Crazy. All in all, great opening. A lot of fun. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I'm not going to like sit here. You guys want to open something? You can open something. What do you got back here? What do you want me to open? Anything you say. If I have it, I'll open it. Not the expensive stuff. If you want, or we can just hang out, or I could just end. 33 people still here, so I mean we can hang out. 17 likes, 36 viewers. I mean, if we get it up to a certain number of likes, we'll open something. We'll have fun, but you gotta help me out here, guys. Like you gotta help me out a little bit. You're watching, enjoying it, hit that like button. Time spiral. You all want time spiral. What do you want me to open, Charles? Name something if I have it. Oh, Jordan says cryptic. Man. Torch of Sin says MH2 draft or set. I got an MH2 set box I could do. MH2 set? Is that what you guys want? Or cryptic? I don't think I have Zendikar Rising set. Here. I don't have any Zendikar Rising set. Spam the chat with what you want. I got 2 cryptics. I've got one person. It's the same person wants MH2. 2 cryptics. Oh, 2 MH2s. Genesis Beta. I do have Genesis Beta. MH2 is the same person. Really wants MH2. No to cryptic. Unset of some sort. Cryptic. Genesis Alpha. Nightfall. MH2. Unset of some sort. I'm not doing Brothers War. All right, you guys seem to want a MH2 set box. I'm going to go get an MH2 set box, and then if people still want cryptic, we'll do another cryptic box. So, I have way too much MH2 set boxes for the record. I traded, when I was getting rid of some of my fab, I traded a lot. I traded a cold foil tunic for a lot of MH2 set boxes. And then, that was my personal. And then as a store, they kind of did like a last call for MH2, but then it wasn't last call. And I bought more MH2 set boxes because MH1 did so well. And I love MH1 so much. Does anybody want to buy this? Do you guys want to do like an opening for you? Before I don't care. I'll open it for myself. But if somebody rather, I'll offer it out. Whatever the market price is for MH2, we'll wait it out. You can just tell me that you'll pay. Oops, I just spilled drink on it. You can just tell me that you'll pay and you can do it on PayPal. I'll ship it to you. But I'll give you a couple seconds to do that. I'm not going to hold up the stream for it. I'm happy to open it for myself. I sell singles. I also just needed a water break, so we're doing that. I'm selling cryptic boxes in store. Joshua at 135, I think we are in store. I've got them priced like over market price online because I want to keep them for my locals, to be honest. But what's market price of MH2 set box? I don't know. Let's find out. What are we opening here? Modern Horizon. I can't spell like this. Thank you for subscribing, Frantic Romero. 219. Yeah, 219, 220. Last chance though. If you want it for 220, let me know. Otherwise, I'll just open it. I just thought it would be more fun for you guys, but I don't know. 5, 4, 3. Oh, 5 fetches. 2, 1, 0. All right, is my box. This is my box. We're gonna hit like foil Ragavan. That's the set, right? We're gonna hit foil. I hate these boxes so much. The storage on this crap is so annoying. Like, look at how much freaking wasted space is in this stupid thing. You guys don't understand. And maybe you do as collectors, but like, dude, as a store, it's horrible. It's horrible. It takes up so much more room. And it's so freaking unnecessary. Like, it takes up double the space. It's so unnecessary. And it doesn't even look that much nicer. So annoying. All right, here we go. I'm Broski. What did I do? Window capture. Get out of here. How are we doing on this thing? Real quick on the hard castle. What do we get? Anything new? Do I have to refresh? Nothing much. Hull breach was $1. And then more terminates. Nothing much. Yeah, the new set boxes solve that. Oh, I forgot the art cards in this are sick. The art cards in this were fantastic. Wow. Is that supposed to be all those green cards in a row? Yavimaya, Cradle of Growth off the bat. Was that normal? Are we going to see an interesting box here? Milkinen? Glimmer Baron? I don't know how to sort these, to be honest. New Capenna is not underrated. Josh thinks New Capenna is underrated. He's wrong. New Capenna sucks. New Capenna, like, could have been such a cool set, and the sealed experience just was not very much fun. Oh, there's our first fetch. I assume that there's not. Oh, and a foil persist. That looks sick. See, I gotta love this. I just hope in a waiver bobble. Okay, list slot here. We'll do regular rares there. That's not gonna have any value, and we'll do foils here. How many fetches do you think we'll get, guys? Whoever gets the number of fetches right. No, there's gonna be too many people. What is this box? What is the sorting on this crap? Look at this. Those are all uncommons. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this. All uncommons. Uncommon. 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 Rare. Uncommon. What the hell is happening? Bone shard. I'm confused. Am I doing something wrong? Help me. Help me out here. Am I doing something wrong, or is this like just stupid? What set do I think is overrated? Arid Mesa. Oh man, are we gonna get 7 fetches? Nuts. What's set? Sword of Hearth and Home. What set do I think is overrated? I think that this booster box is the most confusing booster box I've ever seen. What set do I think is over? I'm trying to think because I don't want to give you like a BS answer. I'm trying to think. I don't think that this would be resealed. No, like I can't remember like this specific box where it came from, but it either came from distribution or Europe. I don't think it would be resealed, and there's fetches in it. So, no. Oh, Titania used to be worth something. Step through foil. I don't know. Like, I don't know what's going on, but it's weird. Yeah, light up the stage. Is that worth something? It's not worth anything, right? I put it in the comments. I love these I love the art cards. I'm like in the I think I'm in the minority on that. Fractured Sanity. There you go. Steel Removal. Dragon Lord Atarka. Not the worst. Yeah. I'm trying to think of like what set I think is overrated. Like, is Warp Spark overrated? Like, I don't want to be that guy. But everybody loved that set. I did not love the legendary in every pack. That's like an older one. Maybe you. I can't think of a set that's like rated that high right now though. Chef's Kiss, Thought Monitor, Strixhaven. People do love Strixhaven. I don't like Strixhaven, but I don't know people who like. There's a little autograph from. I don't know people who like call Strixhaven a great set. I mean, like, value-wise, I think Modern Horizons 2 might be a little bit overrated. They just printed the thing to the ground. Like, they've been printing this thing non-stop. So I think value-wise, it's going to be hard for this to really lock up high. Play-wise, I don't know, man. I just don't think there's anything... I would say it's mostly accurately rated, I guess. It's kind of a cop-out, but... I think Modern Horizons 2 Draft is overrated and sealed. How about that? Is that fair? Is that a good enough answer for you? Recalibrate. Ooh, a spell book. There's another spell book we've pulled today. Modern Horizons 2 Draft and sealed, I don't think is that much fun. Yes, they are, Josh. They are like $13 for some of them. Fetches are dead right now. Completely dead. If you don't have fetches in your commander decks, this is the time to buy them. Garth One-Eyed. Remember when everybody was pissed about that because they basically made... Is that the Black Lotus card? Yeah. Everybody was pissed about that. Gosh. We move on so quickly. So does WotC. This box sucks so far, huh? Well, 2 fetches, but not like... the box sucks so far, right? Am I alone in that belief? I feel like this box sucks so far. Extruder. Some squirrels. Our foils have just been kind of poopy. Other than the Persist. What else we got? The Art's Suite, though. What set do you think is overrated? What's up, Robert? Thank you for subscribing, my friend. Appreciate you. Love me some new subscribers. Ave, the Ooze, Shardless Agent. I mean, there's a lot of, like, just not good. Juniper Order Ranger. Another creature under control. Put a 1/1 counter on that creature and on the Ranger. That's pretty good. But a 5 cost? Like, that's not going to help you. What do you guys think are overrated and underrated? Throne of Eldraine overrated now because it's all banned. That's good. Oh, Murktide Regent. Let's go. There we go. We're starting to get some hits. That's a good hit. That was a good one. The Elder. Oh, Torment's Crypt Keeper. Oh, a Splinter Twin. Can't wait till this is unbanned and it's worth $1 million. Iconic. Splinter Twin in the list slot? What? What? All right, so here we go, chat. Should Splinter Twin be unbanned? Should Splinter Twin be unbanned? I want to know your thoughts. Marsh Flats, there's another one. Gorilla Shaman. I want to hear from you, chat. Splinter Twin, should it be unbanned? Gilded Foil is underrated. I kind of agree with that. They just printed it to oblivion, though. Like, You can't Esper Sentinel. Let's go. We got a Murktide and a Showcase Esper Sentinel. So we're doing better. A Wonder, that's pretty good. And the Elder. Dominaria United overrated. That's a good one. But like, maybe it was overrated. And now it's accurately rated. Like, I don't know that people are still hyping up Dominaria United. I think people are like, no, that another Esper Sentinel. Now we're playing with fire, baby. Now we're playing with fire. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Halfway through the box. Solar God, I do think that the gilded foils look sweet. I just think they overdid them. Like, I want that stuff to be super hard to get and collectible, rather than like everybody gets 16 of them and they're in every pack, and like, I don't know, give the collector something to chase. Jade Avender. Give the collector something to chase, and let the regular playing cards be cheap. Like, I'm okay with that, but they just printed that stuff to oblivion on those foils, those gilded ones. Damn. Inevitable Betrayal, Chainer, Bone Shards, and a World Weary. Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of this draft though. Set's cool. I don't think it's as good as the first one. They put the fetches in here. Fetches are great. Ooh, Fury now. Dang. Okay. Okay. They put the fetches in here and an Unbound Flourishing. Holy moly. That card pumped, didn't it? With that commander that was a Hydra. That card pumped. There's so many Magic cards, it's hard to keep track. So the nice thing about this is, at the end of the day, I'll just throw this in the card scanner and it will scan up all the cards, and then, you know, I'll have a list of what Urza Saga now, and a oh, that's the I thought it was gonna be a foil fetch. I needed a foil fetch there, but Urza Saga, heck yes. The full art, extended art, new art, box topper not foil, Titana, that's pretty cool, and then a Tide Shaper in a different frame. I don't know if that's worth anything. And Mistress Factory. That was a hot pack, everyone. That was a hot pack. That was a good one. All right, what else do you want to chat about? Verdict Command. Nothing. Modern Horizons 2. I was a huge fan of Modern Horizons 1. One of my absolute favorite sets in the history of Magic. Ignoble Hierarch. There we go. Absolutely one of my favorite sets in the history of the game. One of the sets I open up more than anything. Playing a lot of Pokemon, Eric. We just had a Pokemon Win-a-Box event tonight. Good shot. Timeless Dragon, Flame Rift, and a Duststeel Crawler. All right, so like, set packs have really evolved. What do I think the future holds for Cryptic? Listen, 2023 is gonna be a rough year for all those new TCGs. I think that they are doing some things and scaling back on print runs and stuff. I think that's important. I think that if Cryptic can get some communities going that love the game, it'll be all right. I think if you can get through 2023 and you can grow in 2023, I think you're doing really well as a game. I think Tanner's set himself up in a cool way to be able to do that in his own life, where, like, I don't know, he doesn't have to take a ton out of it. He can just keep reinvesting in the company. Dakon, these didn't do anything. These were like worthless. So I think good things. I'm excited, very excited for Cryptic. Lorcana, listen, Lorcana is a dice throw. Lorcana is a 50-50 shot on Lorcana, in my opinion. I don't want to get into it. there's a lot potential for Lorcana, obviously. There's a lot of negative potential as well. Painful lesson. It's going to be a painful lesson for George, Lorcana is. Sorcery. Ben thinks they're going to cancel Lorcana. Holy crap. Wow, that's crazy. Sorcery, I'm super stoked on. Again, it's going to come out and prices are going to drop. People are going to want the cash rather than learning a new TCG that backed it. I think if you're looking at just the markets, all that stuff's going to be rough next year for all games, including Magic. For all games, things are going to be very rough. I think Sorcery boxes are going to come out. A lot of them are going to hit the market. It's what it, kind of is what it is. But I think long-term Sorcery, again, like they have the capability because of the creators to withstand some of that next year's issues. And so my thing to my customers at my store, I said this yesterday with Cryptic, if you enjoy the game and you can find a community to play in, that's huge. Like if you can find a community and enjoy the game, do that. But if you're thinking about investing in any TCGs next year, any TCGs, Magic, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Flesh and Blood, Lorcana, MetaZoo, anything next year, you need to be very careful because I personally think that next year is going to be rough for TCGs. Imperial Recruiter, this was a good box. This ended okay. I personally think this is going to be a rough year for TCGs coming off of this year, which was already rough for TCGs. So that's my personal take. We'll see what actually happens. Not financial advice, none of that crap. If you can find a place to enjoy the game in a community, then I think those games are all worth it. If you're just in it for the money, Solitude, okay. All right, come on, give us another fetch. Grill Shaman, Breathless Night. Oh, that was kind of a weird last pack. All right, so we ended with 3 fetches. Not a home run box. Not like a terrible box. Retro Voidwalker? Is that not bad? Where did I put that? Oh, the Voidwalker. Nice. Imperial Recruiter, that's kind of tanked. Fury's pretty good. Murktide's good. Sword's decent. We got 3 fetches. Unbound Flourishing. I don't know. I don't know if we necessarily. I don't think we made our money back, to be honest. Gonna be honest with you, I don't think we made our money back. Urza Saga will be $30-40, right? Some of the stuff's come down pretty hard. We got 2 Esper Sentinels. I forgot about that. That's pretty good. We may be all right there. That may have been an okay box. Oh, that retro okay. That's a pretty good box. I think we made our money back. That's kind of the goal whenever I open up a box, is like make what the box is worth, and I'm decently happy. So I think we're doing good there. Hey, let's check in on the card scanner. See what else we got here. Let's go refresh. So it's got us 2 more cards. March of Souls, $6.66. That's ironic. So we did all right on that lot too. All in all, a fun stream. All in all, fun hanging out with you guys. Look into the card castle if you're interested in this stuff. Do your own research. We'll keep talking about it on streams and have it in the background of a lot of the videos. That's all the details for it. You can go to cardcastle.com. Again, we're not sponsoring it, but we're just kind of using it in the background as like a fun way to enjoy things. So kind of fun. Thank you guys for hanging out with us and chilling. We'll keep on doing more content for you. Thank you for subscribing and being here. We're going to do some fun stuff at 10K. I'm going to start working on some different plans for 10K and really start dreaming about what the channel can be at that level. So thank you for being here and for growing with me. And I hope that you have yourself a fantastic day. Remember to be kind to the people around you. And we'll see you again next video. Enjoy the card sorter for a little bit at the end.